Well, hello members. We're out here on the 14th hole today with Nathan, our course superintendent. We've had some issues lately with the bunkers. A lot of comments from members about how the bunkers have been left, the condition of them, I guess, at different times, the amount of footprints that are in them, and also where the rakes are being left and just how members are actually raking these bunkers. So today with Nathan, we're gonna run you through a few of the do's and don'ts and the best way to look after the bunkers so that hopefully we've all got a playable lie when we're in there. Let's go.
Played, there's two options. One of them is just to rake the marks out, and sometimes the marks are deep enough, with enough sand around there, using the back of the rake to actually fill the holes in that have been created by your feet and by the shot, and then just lightly raking over it so that you're leaving it as smooth as you can for your fellow members, the fellow golfers that are coming through, making sure that's smoothed out. Try not to pull too much sand to the entry point. The issue we have is when everyone pulls the sand to the entry point, this starts to build up, and it also creates hollows right where the balls sit, which is against the face of the bunker. So you want to make sure you push the sand where you need to, and then just rake over it lightly with the rake. And then when you get to the smooth part of the bunker, using the back of the rake to smooth that out. Again, if you start raking that part of the bunker, where it softens up, the ball will roll in and sometimes sit up on that high point on the slope of the face, which is not what we want. Throwing the bunker rake back in.
Sorry, Nathan, just looking at the facing too, this final step, is it nice to push the sand back in?
Absolutely.
To get that smooth rather than having
those
furrows in there?
Not pulling it up, and by pushing it away and not using the teeth, otherwise it just fluffs it up and makes the ball sit there rather than rolling it back in. So you want to be able to smooth it out, but pushing that sand back into the bunker, and that way you haven't got that sand building up in this area here. Stepping out and then throwing your rake back in the direction of play. So you want to create the smallest amount of surface that the ball can rest again. Also making sure you're not putting it there. That's a massive issue with golfers. Doesn't worry me, but that's an issue for golfers.
Yeah, I think we've all been in that situation at times where we've been unlucky enough to hit it in the trap to start with, and then we've walked up and it's basically been unplayable because someone's carelessly left the rake on the face of the bunker.
It takes no effort to have that bunker rake when you finish doing your bunker work to throw it back into the middle of the bunker in the direction of play. That way there's less chance of the ball rolling and sitting against it.
Perfect. That's great. So I think now the bunker looks pretty well as good as what it would first thing in the morning after the staff have been through and hard yards. So
yep.
That's great.